Test. Is this thing on? Okay. And now, for those in attendance and those listening around the world, it is time for the O on God podcast with your host, Tovaun Anthony.
What's good in the world, everybody? It is your boy Tovaun Anthony. Welcome to another episode, a moment in time, the O on God podcast. Right now, I have an amazing guest. I've been waiting for this dude to get on this podcast for a minute. Wanted them to get on the last one. You know what? Timing is everything, and I think this is the perfect time. I would like to introduce to you guys and you guys watching live, Reverend, Deacon, Presbyterian friend. I'm joking. No, he's not.
My family's Baptist. Since we're going into titles and labels.
Hey, nah, but for real, no. My good friend Ron Young, how you doing, brother?
I'm good. I made it. For you guys.
Pointing everywhere, cameras.
So many cameras.
Oh man, dude, this is great. It's good to finally have you here. Like, I've made many a reference to this dude in skits of mine.
Yeah.
People, I talk about you all the time. Yeah. It makes it's crazy. Like, back when I started like my martial arts journey again, like, he was one of the guys that I first met at Beta Academy, and I'm just like, this dude doesn't know when to chill, because all you did was tell us to keep getting jump ropes when I'm tired out my fucking goddamn mind. I'm like, I'm about to die.
Grab a jump rope.
I'm like, I'm gonna die. I'm gonna die.
All right, guys, grab a jump rope.
Yeah, pretty much. Yeah, but no, the main thing was, I was like, no, this dude has amazing energy. You were always there, like, to give like just words of encouragement, words of wisdom, and just everything on the in between. Like, so overall, wonderful guy. If you guys don't follow him yet, follow him. Dude, you have a company, you have a business called Travel, Train, Teach.
Yes, so we are, as it says on this, where am I? Opposite side. Hoodie, opposite side. Boom. All right, so the name of our school is Travel, Train, Teach. It stands for Travel the World, Train with the Best, Teach Our Community. We're a martial arts, fitness, self-defense, community-based business. We are Black-owned. We started kind of in 2017, but our first event that we hosted was in 2020. Actually, it was in 2019 in New York at Striking 101. We had Yanette, and we had Hannah, and we had Suni Imhotep for the triple threat. Actually, you made that flyer.
Oh, yes, shoot. Yeah, yes. I did. Oh,
our
dang.
First event in 2019 in New York. It was around the holidays too. Yes, we made a flyer. But then in 2020, we went like full on with the business motto. Started in a parking lot once a month, and then that turned into being inside like once a week. And now we are fully functional, fully operational. We are inside of a total of 2 main facilities. Our main headquarters is High Noon Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu, which is in Alexandria, Virginia. We have classes there on Sunday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday. And then I'm also the acting program director at Alliance BJJ, which is also called Foundry. That's in Gaithersburg, Maryland. I'm there on Monday night, Wednesday night, and Saturday mornings. And then we have a promotional location, which is the University of Maryland College Park. That's Saturday mornings. We call it Punch and Brunch. So long story short, we have class every single day. Sometimes we have 2 classes in different locations. And then on Saturday, we have 5 classes on our itinerary. Yeah.
Sheesh.
Yeah. Hit the Instagrams. Check us out, man. Just travel.train.teach. You'll see our emblem. And then my business page itself as a coach and athlete is Ron Strikes Again. I'm the only Ron Strikes Again on IG.
Which is hilarious, because when you first came up with that, I was like, he got this.
Yeah.
Who? No one else got this?
It was like so I had a friend that years ago, like, she was trying to, like, her name is Stephanie. And she was like going through like some like kind of like a youth crisis kind of thing. Like, she was trying to figure out what she wanted to do with herself successfully career wise. And I was just encouraging her. And then I was actually trying to decide, like, you know, I'm not a social media guy back then. I didn't get Instagram until 2015. Like, I got Instagram when I went to Thailand.
God damn.
Like, that's when I got Instagram and Facebook. I never wanted it. I never needed it. My life was simpler back then. And then, but she helped me actually pick a couple of names. My first Instagram name was Ron Spartacus Burgundy because my friends would call me Ron Burgundy. I love the warrior Spartacus. Like when I go bowling, that's my bowling name, Spartacus. And I put those together. And then I was like, yo, we gotta fix this. We gotta make it a little cleaner. And then Ron Strikes Again came about. And that just stuck. Like I haven't changed my Instagram name since then. Like I know some people, they change theirs like regularly. Nah.
Dude, it's funny because when I first saw it, I was like, okay, you got it. But I was thinking like, I thought like some gamer would have got that beforehand or something like that, right?
Actually.
So it's pretty cool because like when you first see it, you're like, oh, this dude, he must like stream on Twitch, and then you'll go to your page and they're like, oh, nah, that's not what's going on here. He's actually striking,
just striking people, punching and kicking.
It's great. It's really great, man. But dude, no, like seeing you guys Travel Train Teach in particular go from where you guys like started in the parking lot. In College Park.
You were there.
To like,
you were there in the parking lot.
Yeah. It was hot as fuck.
You've been there. Boy, it was hot. Like, even when I look back at it, like, sometimes we look at the pictures and I'm like, bruh, we were burnt. Like, there was no shade.
No, it was just open space.
The straight parking lot on University of Maryland College Park's campus. Like, between the Hall CP, WeWork, where we have an office, and the hotel. Like, everything is right? Everything's the Hall CP, the hotel, and then WeWork. And we're here in the parking lot, man. The only downfall, I mean, there was hot days too, but I think the worst was when it rained. We were literally like, it's supposed to rain. I was literally looking at my phone. We're like, yo, is it gonna rain? I think it's
we
gonna
got
rain.
canceled class.
Shoot, we got canceled. I don't know. Well, how much rain? That'd be the question. How much rain are we talking? How much for a tent? Like, and then we're like, dude, I don't know.
Oh man, like,
but hey, here we go. Rain or shine, we're good to go.
No, it was about the consistency, dude. It was about the consistency, and
we had our open house yesterday. You was there, man.
Yeah, man, it was great.
Appreciate you.
I wish I felt a lot better, but it was great.
My body still hurts from that open house.
Yeah, but y'all all having a good time. I'm sitting there. I didn't even know I had food poisoning.
Oh my god.
I'm sitting here like, damn, I'm real tired. Damn, my body feel funny. I should probably sit out.
You got to do better.
Hey, look, I had Panda Express. I will admit it. I had Panda Express.
Panda Express.
After a day of drinking, you can't do that.
I don't know.
You can't do that.
Don't do that. Well, now you know. And knowing is half the battle.
No, dude. Not a random question, but quick question. On the in between, like nowadays, I know you're full time.
Yeah.
Like just martial arts and what you want to do.
Yeah.
What do you do on the in betweens when you're not training?
I'm trying to sleep.
There you go.
But I don't really get that much. So really, my in between time is like, I'm actually trying to like establish administrative hours for myself so that I know like, hey, like this is a 4-hour block where I'm just gonna sit and I'm gonna get on my iPad. I'm gonna develop a flyer and I'm gonna try to take care of this. Like we're doing payroll for the first time. Like I'm trying to figure all that out. But sometimes honestly, like if I'm inspired at 11 o'clock, I'll be making a flyer like the open house flyer. I think I was up from like 11 to like 2 in the morning one night to make that flyer. And then I just was like, all right, it's done. It's like, I got it done. I put a movie on, I put something on to watch me as I'm doing work. And I just was like, let me just get this done.
Hey man, no, I get it. No, that's how I operate nowadays too. It's like I'm either doing something or I'm asleep.
You want to be creative. I mean, if you think about it, when you're doing creative things, you have to be like in a creative space. And when you're not like in a creative space, like you're not gonna put out that same work, you know? Like I've done stuff, like there's been times where I've done stuff and I looked at it and I was just like, I don't want to do this anymore. So I just delete it. Like there's been a flyer, I've made flyers and I've been like, that's not it. I spent hours on it.
That's me with half my client work, bro. That is me with half my client work. I'll be like, and then I go back to sleep.
Yeah.
Or I'll think, no, actually, this is how it is with me and like music, right? I'll be up at like 3 a.m.
Yeah.
And I'm like, fuck yeah. I go to sleep, I wake up, I'm like, no one else has to hear this ever. Like,
it's like,
ever.
That might have been a mistake.
That was a terrible mistake. I don't know what I was thinking. I don't know what I was hearing.
It's that when you're awake, you're like, man, let's do it. Let's do it. Yeah, let's do it.
Dude, it's freaking nutty, bro. It's freaking nutty. Let's see real quick. Do you guys have any events coming up?
I'm gonna get back to you.
Yep,
we do have some things that we're gonna be promoting at a bunch of conventions that we're gonna be on. We're gonna be on Awesome Con. We're probably gonna be on Anime USA. we got a few other things. I can't even name all of them. We're gonna do some tournaments this year. It's a lot. A few of us are gonna go to. We're not featured or anything, but we're gonna go to one championship in May.
Okay.
So me, Coach Nick, Suni, his coach, Jason Park.
Wait,
We're
that's
all
the
gonna go to
American
that
one, right?
Yeah, it's the
Like, they're
first
gonna be
one
here?
ever. Yeah, first one ever. I have to go. It's sold out. I'm going. I'm glad. As soon as the tickets went on sale, we got our tickets.
Good God.
Like, as soon as they went on sale.
I've been thinking about doing a rap for that one.
Do it. You should do it.
Just them names, man.
Do it.
Them names be killing me.
You need to listen to how they say their names, though.
Oh, yeah.
That's it.
Yeah.
The announcers are bomb when it comes to their names.
100%.
They don't play.
But I be looking for nicknames. I'm just like, all right, what you got?
You gotta check their. Probably you have to check their Instagram.
Pretty much.
Instagram tells everything.
Pretty much.
Right?
It's nutty. Somebody, like, one of the reps sent me a swag bag from one for that event.
What?
Yeah. Like, they're like, yo, you want this stuff?
That's nice.
Yeah, sure.
Dude, you need to set it up. You might be able to go for free. Shoot.
Maybe.
Tell them, be like, hey, you guys ever thought about having like.
Hey, they're the only ones, like, they're the only company that's been receptive to that. Like, on
you go.
YouTube. I like rapped about Mighty Mouse once, and they were like, yo, nice. I was like, what?
There you go. You can make it happen. You can do anything. Social media helps everybody do everything.
It really does. It's really crazy.
You're an instant celebrity. You got over 100. You got 100,000 followers now. Like,
just found that out.
This happened as I'm walking into your studio. I'm like, wait.
We just found out.
0 okay.
It happens, man. I mean, this is what happens when you're just funny on the internet.
You gotta just be yourself. I told you, be yourself. Let people love you for you being yourself.
Once again, whenever I go live and I talk about the guy that told me to just be myself, the guy that told me to just do what I want to do,
Just do it. Just like Nike.
it's literally that guy.
Why stop?
My
Who
God.
cares?
No, man.
If they don't like it, they're gonna leave.
Yeah, pretty
It's
much.
fine.
And that's it.
And we don't need them. We don't want those people anyways.
Dude, I remember, like, what was it? It was you said it in reference to one of your fights, and then you said it in reference to one of my shows. You said it's not about who isn't here, it's about who is.
Definitely.
So like, ever since you said that, I never gave a fuck about
That's it.
Like,
That's it.
yeah.
Not
I was just like,
everybody.
I'm just
I
gonna do
mean,
it.
and if you look at like life, not everybody's gonna make it to everything. You know, everybody's got different responsibilities, and that's fine. And then the other thing is, not everybody's interested in what you're interested in. That's fine. They might just like you as a person,
Yeah.
but they might not like your music, and that's fine. Like, even when I was doing music like hardcore back in the day, like, there are some people like, they liked me as a person, but they didn't want to come see me and my band perform. And that's fine. Like, I mean, when the younger version of me, I didn't understand that.
Yeah.
But as time goes on, I'm just like, oh, these are the aspects of me that you like and love. And if you don't want to go to certain things, it's not because you hate me. You don't hate me because you didn't come to my show, or you don't hate me because you didn't come to my fight. It just wasn't. Maybe it's not something you're into, or maybe it's just like you're just not available, and that's fine. You know, it's cool.
You know, definitely something I had to learn. I used to take that to heart like a mother.
It's hard.
As a kid,
it's
man.
hard. It's hard, especially if you're like selling tickets.
Yeah, that's
Dude,
the
if
worst.
you're selling tickets, you're like, bro, buy a ticket, buy the show. Are you coming to my show? Oh yeah, when is that? It's tomorrow.
Oh, word? What time? Oh, shit.
Let me see, man. I forgot.
As a matter of fact, and this is when I know they ain't coming. What time do you go on?
Right. Oh, that is tomorrow, huh? Oh man, I gave you the flyer. I texted to you. Like, you gotta give me. You
know
liked it on
everything.
social. You know,
yeah, you liked it on
it.
social media. Hell,
Gave
you
it a
shared
heart.
it.
Oh man, I forgot, man. I ain't even know.
Damn, that shit hurts.
That's now.
Damn, that hurts. Especially like right before I really started getting into like the idea of marketing and promotion, like as like how I do it now. Back then, I was just like, why? And then I just started doubling down on like throwing in my creative to like promoting and marketing and everything. And I'm like, oh no, it doesn't matter to me.
That's all good.
It is what it
It's
is. I did my
all
part. I did my part.
It's all good.
That's you, man. Let's see. I am going to put the spotlight on you real quick.
All right, what we doing?
Now, what we doing?
It's your show. What are we gonna do for your show?
Well, this is the O on God podcast. So, like, what I originally wanted to do with this, and I went a couple of episodes without doing it, is I gotta have the guest tell a story.
Tell a story. All
That makes me go, what? Or
Okay.
on God?
Okay. All right. Let me think.
Uh-oh.
So I think I have a couple of stories, but I didn't ask permission. So I'm not gonna tell the one story. So I'm gonna just tell another story because I don't care if this person needs permission or not
Ugh.
because we don't communicate. So, we're good. So
Whole time they're watching through my live.
Who knows, man? Like I said, I didn't have social media back then. So,
Hey.
so I'm gonna tell a story about online dating, right? So back in the day, the time it was the year 2015 or 16. I don't even remember.
Mm-hmm.
And I tried online dating, right? And it was not successful, obviously, because I'm not married. So it's not right. That's my motto of, was it successful? I'm not married. So it wasn't.
Oh God. I mean,
So that's my thought. So all right. So I met this young lady. She was Asian, into fitness, or so the profile said. Right. She had pictures of herself like going on runs and stuff like that, doing 5Ks and marathons and everything. So I'm like, oh man, like, because at that time I was doing like 5Ks, like I was doing at least like 3 5Ks races a year. And it just became something like that I was actually interested in, and I just liked it. So it felt like a job interview to meet this woman. You know, like the hoops that you go through on these apps back then. Things are different now, but back then you would have to go through a lot to get somebody to respond to your message, and she finally responds, and like we make plans to link up and everything. And then when it comes to my timing, I tell people my timing is kind of like Jesus. I mean, I come when you want me there, but I'm there right on time. Okay. And I make sure that when I'm there, my presence is something you want.
Somebody said, you got catfish? Like, nah, I don't think.
So, all right. So what I would do is I would be gracious enough and do my best. Like, hey, if I know I'm going to be like a little behind, like if I made a date for 2:30, around 12:30, 1 o'clock, I am going to know if I'm going to be late. Like, it wasn't at 2 o'clock. I'm telling you like, hey, like I'm not going to show up at like till 4. So I told her, I'm pretty sure I told her like around 12:30, like, hey, I'm running like 30 minutes behind. 30 minutes, right? Now I'm telling you at 12:30, several hours ahead of time, that I'm gonna be about 30 minutes late, right? She's like, oh, okay, it's fine, whatever. So we met at Founding Farmers on Pennsylvania Avenue in Washington, D.C., right?
Oh, man.
So now
I like all the founding.
The foundings are bomb. Like,
all the farmers restaurants.
So that's one thing about online dating. Like you as a guy got to be all creative, dude. I love Founding Farmers now. Like, that's all through online dating, right? So back then. So 6 years later, I still love Founding Farmers. So we that Founding Farmers is close to what is that? Is that GW?
Yeah. That is
GW,
that is
right?
GW, because I worked around the corner from there. Yeah,
because Georgetown is down. Closer to
that's Farmers Fishers Bakers.
Yes,
that's all over there. Yeah.
So, or it's close to GW. This is where it all started going wrong. It all started going wrong from the phone call to let her know that I was late. I was like, all right, I'm going to be a few minutes late. All right, boom. So I thought I'm good. I'm rushing to get there. I'm communicating that I'm on my way. I'm being polite. I'm being respectful. When I get there, this is my first mistake. There was an area that said no parking, right? For whatever reason, it was just like they had a sign up. It's like, hey, don't park here. And I was just like, dude, I'm already late. Like, screw it. I'm just going to park here. So I parked there, right? And it was kind of like in that whole GW corridor right next to the restaurant. I park, I walk, I give the young lady a call. I'm like, hey, I'm walking to the restaurant. Are you here? She's like, yeah, I'm outside. I'm like, okay, cool. I walk, and I'm walking, and I can see the restaurant. And I'm like, where are you? She's like, I'm outside the restaurant. I'm like, where? I don't see you. Now I'm doing this. I'm like, where are you? Where are you? She's like, I'm right here. You don't see me? I'm like, no, I don't. I'm looking. And then I look down, and there she was. She was like less than 5 feet tall. Had to have been less than 5 feet tall.
You had the full 10.
Right? Had to have been less than 5 feet tall. And that doesn't bother me. That doesn't bother me at all. I was just a little shocked because...
You said, oh, there you are.
Oh, hey. Hi.
No.
Like, I'm looking up here and I'm like, where are you? And she's like, damn. And I was like, oh man, like, I don't believe this. She was right here in front of me the whole time. I'm looking right at you. You didn't see me? That's what she said. I was like, no. Oh, I'm sorry. I'm so sorry. I didn't see you. And now the reason why I didn't see this young lady is because when you reference the pictures and images, I didn't realize how not tall she was. Okay. So
did you see her in relevance to anyone else? Like, did she take pictures with anybody else?
So that became the thing that I realized as we were like doing this date. In my mind, I'm like, what? I'm like, you don't look like the pictures. Like, you know, and in my mind, and I'm like, I don't remember her being this short. And it doesn't bother me that you're short. It's just surprises. I don't like surprises. You know what I mean? Like a good surprise is like, you know, somebody decides to just give you some money. That's a good surprise. You know, like, or you,
oh my God, you shouldn't have.
You shouldn't have, but thank you. Like, that's a good surprise. Or you say, like, if somebody just surprised me, which has never happened, but maybe once or twice, if somebody was like, Ron, yo, I got you. We're going to the movies. We're going bowling. We're going out to a breakfast spot. All my favorite things, right? If somebody was just like, bro, I got you. I'm taking you all these places. I'd be like, oh, that's a good surprise, you know? But these were not good surprises. So I was like, okay, you know, so we go in and we're going. I was like, hey, you know, let's give her a hug. She's like, and immediately when I gave her a hug, she was like, yeah, like, you know, I've been waiting for you for a long time. And I said, huh?
Uh-oh.
What do you mean? I'm like, what do you mean you've been waiting for a long time? Yeah, like you're late and I've been waiting. I was like, but I told you at 12:30 that I wasn't going to be here at 2:30. So in my mind, I'm like, how are you waiting? So you chose to still get here and you just was outside. Like, I mean, in my mind, I'm like, so you was just outside. You was just outside.
And now you go hold it on
Pennsylvania
me.
Avenue.
Yeah.
And then, so I was like, oh, okay, you know, and I just kept it moving, right? So then we go inside the restaurant. You know, I'm a gentleman. My dad raised me right. You know, I opened the door, you know. We go into the restaurant. She probably brought up that I was late 5 times during the day.
Oh, Slim.
Like in the midst of
I'd have been
conversation.
done.
She just threw it in there.
I'd have been
She's
done.
like, yeah, you know, because like, you know, because, you know, I was waiting for you for so long and like, you know, like you being late today, like, and now that I'm older and wiser, I can see now, like, perhaps that was her way of trying to vocalize, her nervousness, right? Because this is our first time meeting each other, right? And last time meeting each other, right? And maybe it was nervousness. It might have been like, a lot of people now I'm realizing, you know, there are things that have happened in their past that have led to the reason why they react the way that they react.
Yeah.
So maybe in the past, she didn't really address it as something serious with someone. So now in that present moment, maybe she was like, hey, like, I need to be more like serious about how I express myself to people so that they don't run over me and everything like that. Now, me then, 2015, 2016, I'm not in the same mindset that I'm in now. Like now I'm 38 years old. This is 2023. Like my whole mindset on a lot of things is, you know, not just what happened, but why did it happen? What are the contributing factors towards that situation? And then what are the surrounding contributions to the way that this person thinks and why they reacted the way that they reacted? So now, like if I was in the same scenario, I probably would have sat down and I probably would have been like, hey, like I see that this is bothering you. I see, you know, even though I communicated with you earlier in the day, I see that it bothers you. And I see that you're obviously still here early. And I apologize, you know, for running behind. But at that time I told her, I was like, I'm confused. Like, I was like, I communicate with you. I do apologize for being late. But I said, I did communicate with you several hours ago that I wasn't going to be here at the original time plan. So technically, am I late or are we rescheduled?
You know the latter.
I mean? Like
in my opinion, it's the latter.
And that's like somebody like, say, imagine if you're working in corporate America and they're like, oh, we got a 12 o'clock meeting. And then they tell you at 10 a.m., hey, meetings got pushed. I got another meeting. Meeting got pushed to 1. Are you going to be sitting in that office waiting for the meeting at 11:45?
Hell no.
And then when the meeting starts at 1, you're going to be like, hey, boss, you're late.
Hey,
Imagine.
boss, I got to tell you something.
Imagine telling your boss, hey, bro, you're late.
They'll be like, and?
They'll be like, do you want to work here or not?
Like, sir, I'm on time. You early.
You know, like, but that whole thing, you know, that kept like, you know, like it just like during the whole date, I was just like, man. And imagine someone's cutting their steak, you know, and they're cutting their steak, right? And then out of nowhere, she just says, yeah, like, you know,
So
like I don't
you were
appreciate you being late, you know, like
just
I'm like, you're cutting your steak.
You know, this steak is real rare.
We talked about this.
I gotta do this real quick.
I thought we talked.
I knew it fell. I just forgot. It's the first
So
card you ever gave me.
First card. Oh yeah, back in the day with the PO box on it and everything.
Yeah.
We found out the hard way we couldn't even use that. But it was fun.
Damn, word.
Yeah. So quick side point. When you register a business in the state of Maryland, you cannot use a PO box. as your
Seriously?
address. You need a physical address. Yeah.
Wait, no, that makes sense.
You need a physical address, so we had to do that. That's why we use WeWork.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
We found out the hard way. We did all this. We got business cards and everything. You know, business card, old business card. First ever business card designed by Markel Brown. Yeah. And then we go into the Maryland registry and they told us we couldn't do it. But anyways, back to this date real quick, and let's wrap it up. So we're gonna wrap up the day. So she just like every once in a while she's like digging at that, and I was just like, dang man, like what is going on? So eventually, like I still got dessert because food was good. Founding Farmers. First off, Founding Farmers, if you're interested in sponsoring a podcast, this young man right here has 100,000 followers. So if y'all want to get more encouragement for people to come to your restaurant, especially people of the Black community, talk to him immediately, and I'll make sure that he responds to you. The least we can get is a promo code. All right, let's get a promo code. Founding Farmers, AOXIS 30. Something like that.
I've been to all the freaking farmers restaurants. I'm gonna tell you, they're great. They're
I still need
great.
to go to the Distillers one.
Oh yeah, Farmers and Distillers. That's over there on. That's not massive. That's not Mass Ave. That's it's close to Mass Ave though.
I want to go to that one.
Yeah, because it's Farmers and Distillers, Farmers Sisters Bakers, and Founding Farmers.
Yes.
Then there's another Founding Farmers in Tyson's.
Yes, there is. Yes, I've been to that one.
Yeah, that was nice.
I've been to that one.
Damn, dude, that's a.
But yeah, that day was whack, man. No offense to her, you know, maybe it was just bad time. Maybe it was bad timing because I was late. But even whatever. But
dog.
that was it, man. Like, and then you know what the funny thing is? After that, I went back and I tried to replay certain things, and I was like, why do I keep getting? Because it happened to me a couple of times that people didn't look like their pictures. So what I did is I went back to her profile and I took a look. And I realized that none of her pictures was she standing next to another person.
There you go. Yeah, you got it.
Listen. I didn't even realize that.
Listen.
No offense I love short women. I love them. I don't want I've dated women taller than me. I've dated women my height. I've dated women shorter than me. I prefer a woman that's shorter than me. I say that I'm 5'11". People try to be like, nah, bro, there's no such thing as 5'11". Whatever.
Nah, he's legit 5'11" because I'm 5'10".
If you're like, you know, if you're 5'10" and under, I'm cool with it. Like, but like, let's have references. You know,
I like him 6'2". It's just hard to find him.
There you go. He likes a good Amazonian woman. You know what I mean? Looking like an extra from some of those women in the Wonder Woman movie. Don't even get me started.
Oh, Slim. I'm like, where y'all find these?
Where are y'all? Where are you? Okay.
Hi.
Hello. We work out. We like to work out. We like women that work out. So if you look like someone that was in or should be in the next Wonder Woman movie,
I'm just saying, I meal prep. You know what I'm saying?
Give us a call.
I cook a lot. I can help you.
I'll spot you on your lifts.
Oh God.
I'll help you. Do whatever you need. I got you.
Shoot,
You
man.
just need a workout partner. I got you.
Dude, I saw this freaking video of what's that UFC fighter? He's dang, he just became ranked number 1 in like the bantamweight division. Marab Deval. I don't know how to say his last name. His name is Marab. He's about like 5'4" or something like that. And he was sparring with like this chick who's like 6'4".
Are they together?
No,
They're not together.
No,
because I saw
no.
that video a few times, and I thought like because they've got a couple of videos together.
I don't think are they?
I don't know. I don't know the details.
It's not that would confuse me.
I don't know the details.
That
but
would
I
be
was
real,
just like, yo, this is hilarious.
That would be real funny if they didn't like market that. If they were, that would be something else. Because that man is not huge.
It's none of my business, but I mean, I think it's cool. Hey, you gotta have. I feel like if you're a man, no offense, that is under 5'8", and you're willing to date a woman that's 5'10" or taller, you gotta have confidence.
Oh, 100%.
You just gotta have confidence.
100%. You can't be a wimp, dude.
You gotta just have confidence.
You can't be a wimp.
Because most women don't like dating dudes that are shorter than them.
Yeah.
So, but I've seen it happen. I've seen it successfully happen. Guys that are shorter than their woman, but they got that confidence. And that's all you need. You just gotta have confidence.
That's literally my older brother, man. I ain't never seen him. Well, he's 5'7", but he didn't even really grow until he was like damn near end of high school. Like he was really short, like for most of his life. And he's 5'7" now, but I've never seen him with a lady that was shorter than him. Ever.
See?
Like, even when he was in high school, I'm like, yo, who is this? He was with some chick that was like 6 foot tall. I was like, who is this? He was like, oh yeah, that's my lady. I'm like, that's your lady? I was like, boy.
Lady.
I was like, hey, ma'am.
He'd be like, on God, I love you, girl.
Pretty I can't look up it.
He's like, I want to look up to God and my woman at the same
time. Oh my God, yo, that's hilarious.
Oh my God, you look like a little child. Like, that reminds me of like one of Martin, on Martin, one of his characters, the one that used to knock on the door.
Yeah.
It was like selling the cookies and stuff, the little boy, which was really Martin on his knees.
Yep.
With snot coming down his
that
nose.
That boy played 8 characters.
Like, you gonna buy my cookies. Looking at them like they're crazy.
Oh my God.
And them looking at him like, boy, get away from my door. Open this door. My mama not home.
Yo, that's crazy, dude. Nah, yeah, definitely gotta have confidence, Kate. Because it won't work. It won't work. I mean, I understand. Like me, I'm looking for a muscle mommy, but that's tough when you ain't huge. You
gotta be in the gym. You gotta be on the gym. You gotta live in the gym.
You gotta be a part of the gym.
You gotta be a part of the gym. You gotta be the bench.
You don't go to sleep. You immerse yourself into the wall.
Right.
That's how you get your rest. Then you come back out.
And then get there. You gotta be the guy that they think works there, but you don't.
Yeah.
You just put the work in. There.
You're there every time they're there.
Every time they're there.
Every single time.
Like, what y'all, man, I'm just working on cardio, right now. I'm just warming up. Oh, what you doing? I'm about to do back, and then I'm gonna do legs, and then I'm gonna do abs, and then I'm gonna, you're like, and this all is in the span of 5 hours.
Yes.
It's been 5 hours straight. Like,
every day.
I work. I'm working right now, actually. I'm working right now.
Somebody said the gym needs to be a part of you.
Yes, there you go.
Yo.
Love it. Appreciate it.
That's insane, man. But yeah.
We all need some gym in our lives.
Oh, no, 100%. Everybody needs some type of physical activity. Like, in my opinion. If you got some type of health condition where you can't, I get it.
Yeah,
but I think, good for the mental, good for the spirit. Get your ass in the gym. Some type of activity.
Yeah.
I don't give a damn if it's freaking badminton. Do something. Do something.
Pickleball is getting real popular.
Pickleball?
In certain communities.
First of all, what is pickleball?
I don't know.
Nah, dog, I'm looking this up.
I don't know. But I know people that have told me, I got a pickleball game. I'm like, what is that?
Pickleball?
Yeah, look it up. Hold up.
Cool.
No, it's not that. It says pickled cucumber.
Pickleball.
Yeah, so it's like, yeah. That's it right there.
Yo, hold on. Learn about the fastest growing sport in the USA.
I don't even know.
Pickleball is the fastest growing sport in America. It was invented by 3 dads on Bainbridge Island.
Invented by 3 dads. I mean, yeah. There you go.
What?
Yeah. Now I'll play some ping pong. You know what I mean? I get down on some ping pong, but pickleball, I don't see myself leaving my home to go do this.
Yeah, this is...
And it's no shade against people that do, but I just don't see myself deciding that that's what I'm going to do.
Yeah, this is like the perfect fusion between tennis and ping pong.
Yeah. But yeah.
Who came up with this? Like I said,
communities.
Okay, there you go. I'll let it sit there.
Like that. There are certain communities.
You gotta be out in the Midwest or something. I can't say that. I got a bunch of friends in the Midwest.
In this great sport.
This is for soccer moms. I can say that. Like this is for soccer moms.
Nah,
Name one person in extreme shape on this court right now.
No. But I know some people that work out, and this is one of their activities.
I mean, yeah.
So I mean, hey, like more power to you. You know.
Yeah,
Look at the background. They're in the mountains.
Yeah, it's a bunch of that's
They're in the
they
mountains.
in Denver or something, you know, or was it Moab, Utah?
I don't know.
I don't
But
know, man.
It's happening.
That's
It's
crazy.
happening.
It's the
It's
first time
happening.
I ever heard the term pickleball.
We're last to the party. Apparently, it's been going.
Like I
It's
said, hey, look, I'll try it if a bunch of my friends said, hey, yo, we're gonna play pickleball. I'm like, all right, I'll come out. But if one dude said, hey, T, you want to come play pickleball with me and my friends all the way out in, I don't know what the heck part of Maryland? I'm
They're
like,
doing it
what?
they're doing it in Tyson's. They're doing
Really?
it in Virginia. Yeah. I have
Okay,
some
first of
people that I
all,
work with.
here's the thing about Virginia. DMV, yay. Here's the thing about Virginia. Virginia is bored. Virginia is doing side missions in life right now because they already
make so much money.
Yeah,
certain parts of Virginia make so much money they
Dude.
need something else to do.
Exactly.
So they're coming up with like different things.
Exactly.
So
It's
golf
not
is-
even.
golf is
oh,
like
somebody
in-
bought a badge. Who bought a badge?
Indefinite. You know, golf is gonna happen.
Voodoo Queen bought a badge. Thank you so much. Oh man, all proceeds will go to that. Nah, I ain't gonna say that right now. I can't. I'm not gonna say certain things that'll get him not sponsored. He got a business.
Bought another batch. Okay.
Yeah.
All right, cool. I don't know what this means because I'm not as popular as Tovaun, but I'm just gonna roll with it. You know? Let's go. Let's go.
I guarantee I'll speak it into existence. You'll probably have more followers than me, like in the next 4 months.
I'm not really. I don't
I will
know
say
if
that.
I want the like. I don't know.
Boy, you
Don't
better.
know. I want success.
Cause
That's what I want. I
Yeah.
want success for my business because
Yep.
I want my business to take care of me and my team.
see,
That's what I want. But do I want popularity, so to speak? Like
you're kind of
I
a
don't-
low key guy.
I don't care.
You're a
like,
low-key
I
guy.
love to do things.
Yeah.
I'm social. I love to do stuff. But do I care if when I go somewhere, if everybody knows me? No. But do I
don't
care
want
if I'm
everybody to know me.
respected where I go? Yes. Like that's probably like one of my objectives within the sport of coaching and training combat sports. I want to know that when I go somewhere, I'm respected as a coach and as an
Yeah.
athlete. That's important to me. But does everyone know my name? Like where I go? Like, I mean, a lot of times they do. But it's not because it's like, oh man, you got to know who I am. It's
Nah,
more
it's
so
'cause
just
you
because
beat everybody
I just
up.
talk to people. I just talk to people. I'm very personable. Like I go up, I'm like, hey man, how you been, bro? I dap them up, give them hugs. Like, yo, you'd be surprised. Like for people that don't know, on Saturday was, I'm gonna do a little plug. On Saturday was Thai Championship Boxing, which is the longest running amateur organization in the entire DMV. Almost everybody that Tovaun knows has fought on that promotion, me included. And I went to one of their events because Beta Academy had someone fighting. And I went to wear my, my travel train teach apparel and talk to people. The funny thing is, man, when you go to these events, dude, this is probably some of the most hugs you'll ever get in your life. Other than sparring.
Yeah, really?
Dude, when you go to these events and you see, because you're seeing coaches you haven't seen in a long time. I go up, I'm like, oh man, I talk to people from Swift, I talk to people from Kaizen, like I just dapping people off them. Hey man, how you been? How are you? How are your kids? Like, like we're just giving each other hugs and like, and we all understand, like most coaches for the most part, we all understand like we're busy, so that I never look at another coach and be like, bro, you don't ever have time for me. It's like, dude, coaches don't have time for themselves. So like, a coach can't get mad at another coach.
No.
So it's just like, it's just funny because you go to these things, man. It's just like, these are great times. Like, and then there's action involved. Like, I like it. I love it. I need more. There's more.
I need to make my way to one of these events.
Yeah.
Again. It's been a while since I've been to a live fight.
Every month there's something.
Jesus.
There's something. Don't you worry. I got the whole calendar. I got you.
All right, let's go.
got you.
As long as I don't see nobody hurling
people,
again.
I'm not going to plug people too much because, can't plug everybody for free.
Hey, no, that's true. That's totally true. Meanwhile, let me stop.
When's your next performance?
My next performance? I just got word that I don't know if I can say anything about that yet. All right, so if I say my next performance in general, I'll be performing with Amongst the Triffids, the band I play bass for, metal band I play bass for, in April 15th. I think we're going to be up in Penn State, something like that.
Okay.
Yeah, and then all through May, we have not all through May, but late May, we have a tour through DC, Maryland, Virginia, Delaware, and Pennsylvania.
Cool.
And then I have another show that Aoxys is performing in May as well. I just don't know if I can talk about it yet. But
Just
yeah.
say, like, you know.
yeah.
So long story short, you are performing.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's
I'll
all
be
we
out
need to
there.
know.
I'll
That's all
definitely
we
be out
need to
there.
know. As long as it's not like, nah, man, I ain't performing, bro.
Nah, I'm done. I'm good.
I'm gonna let the bass dust up. You know.
Oh no,
Just gonna chill.
man! Like I just bought that joint. I can't let it dust up.
There you go. See, you gotta spend it. You spend the money, you gotta use it. That's how I
Hell
feel
yeah.
about. That's my excuse when I buy new clothes.
Yeah. Hey, look.
It's like
what?
it's time.
Hey, that's the thing. Cause like for me, like with the bass, it was because I can play the bass, right?
Mm-hmm.
But I was never like a guy that went out and played bass all the time for other people or even for my stuff. So once I started playing bass for amongst the Triffids and they were like, "You're our bass player now," I'm like, "Oh, okay, whatever."
Yeah.
I was supposed to just be a temporary dude till they found somebody else.
Yeah.
And then I was like, fuck. Okay, so I'm here, but I was using a friend of mine's bass and another friend's amp, like for a minute. So then, like, we all realized, like, I just had it here, like, had the stuff here, and I'm using. I'm like, wait, how long has it been since I've been using this equipment? A year had gone by.
Dang.
Like, I mean, but they.
You one of them friends.
Nah,
Hey,
nah,
bro,
it ain't even that.
hey, can I borrow your video game? Sure.
Nah, it ain't even that because I would do my
a year
check-ins.
later, it's like, I forgot I even let you borrow the video game. I thought I lost it. I went and bought a new one. And here you come. Merry Christmas, bro.
There you go,
Here's
bro.
your game back, bro. I already bought it.
What's that old Chris Tucker joke? You ever let somebody borrow something and they keep it so long you got to borrow it back? I'm like, yo. I was like, dog, but nah, like I would check in, but they were like, we good. You can keep on, you can keep using it.
nice.
But it was
a good friend.
It was Yusef,
Yeah, of
Yusef
course,
and
of
his
course. There you
roommate.
go.
But they
There you go.
got instruments all over that house.
There you go.
So it kind of didn't matter to them. And I'm just like, all right, cool. But then after a while, I'm like, yo, y'all need to get this back. And
Yeah.
I was gonna like not be as available to play with amongst the Triffids anyway. So I'm like, y'all can take your stuff back. I'll figure it out. But then one day they had a show that I forgot I agreed to. And it was gonna be in like Winchester, Virginia.
Yeah.
So long drive, number one. So I had to wake up early that morning, go to Chuck Levin's, and I'm just like, what y'all got, yo? Like, what y'all got? I need something that's gonna last me a minute.
There you go.
So yeah.
Performing.
Yeah.
Touring artist. I love it. It's awesome.
Yeah, it's fun, man.
Awesome.
It's
When you
fun.
gonna play go-go again?
Oh man, that's a good question.
That was
I don't
fun.
know. That
Dude,
that other day.
night,
Oh,
I
man.
think I got 2 hours of sleep after that. After that show, I think I got 2 hours of sleep because I had to go to work the next day. It was all worth it though. I want to let you know, dude, you're talented. I just want to let you know. I tell you all the time.
Man.
We're on your show and we're live and stuff. We're live.
All the
He's
cameras.
a very talented young man. You
I'm
know
regular.
what I mean? He's big. He can do anything. Like that's just one of his talents. That's one of his superpowers. It's like, what you want to do? A podcast. All right. What you want to do next? I think I'm gonna do some skits. Okay. What you want to do next? I think I'm gonna play the bass. Okay. What you gonna do next? You know what? I think I'm gonna play the lead guitar. Then I'm gonna play acoustic guitar, and then I'm gonna sing and rap at the same time.
At the same time.
Well, hey, just let me
Hey,
know.
man, look, I
let me
do
know
what I-
when and where, so I can see if I can come. That's it.
I do what I do because I'm surrounded by people that
Good.
are just as talented as in
Good.
you, as in like the Markells, as in like my friend Yusef. Everybody like
Yeah, you
We-
stupid talented.
yeah, he's
dude.
crazy. But that's just what it is. We all inspire each other. You know,
That's how you have to do.
It's the good energy. It's really good
You gotta
energy.
have you gotta vet and control. You can't control your inner circle, but you can control your interactions. Like,
Yes.
you can choose. You can choose your friends. Like you don't have to. If it ain't working, man, you gotta. I mean, we're not getting any younger. No, I hate that phrase, but it's the truth. Like you're not getting any younger, so it's like, are you gonna have a relationship? A friend, especially a friendship one, like with a person for 5+ years that does not do anything for you. Like it just kills you. If it's killing you, like man, you gotta let that go.
You gotta let it
Like,
go.
dude, you gotta let it go.
Ask me how I know.
Yeah. I mean, and even if it's like, like I said before, they might not. I got friends that haven't been to things that I host or that I have or that I do, and that's fine. But they encourage me though.
Mm-hmm.
They encourage me and they want to see me win. But you've got some people out here that it's their own fear. When you say something, they're like, oh, well, why you want to do that? Oh, man. I don't know. I don't know if that's a good idea. It's just like, I didn't ask you.
Yeah, like I'm just telling you what's about to happen.
What I'm about
Just
to do. Like,
kind of doesn't matter whether you believe it or not. Like,
damn, that sounds expensive. I don't know.
Like, I mean, it kind of is, but
It's not your money.
there you go.
So like, I didn't ask you for a donation. I'm just telling you.
Like, are you telling me that you believe I'm going to lose?
Right, exactly. Yeah, I mean,
That's all I need to know.
whatever. I'll be like, oh, okay, whatever. That's why sometimes I only tell. I've started learning that like only tell certain people certain things.
Yeah.
Like there are other people I tell them after it already happened.
Yeah.
So there's nothing you can say to me.
Yeah.
Because it already happened. I already did it.
Mm-hmm.
So you can't really like talk me out of it. I already did it. I just want to let you know I did it. Hey man, I did this. Hey, where was you at? I did this. What? When? Like when I went to London, I only told like select people.
Mm-hmm.
Like I went to London for New Year's Eve to support one of my close friends, Justin Berry, in his fight for Cage Warriors.
Mm-hmm.
One of the best New Year's Eves I ever had. And I'll keep that for another time on another episode. But I only told certain people that I went. Like, I mean, told people at work, whatever. But when I came back, like people watched my story and like I put the story up on Instagram and everything. And I was having a great time. And they were like, man, like, you did a lot. How long were you there? I was like, I was there for like 4.5 days. They were like, what? You did all of that in 4.5 days? I was like, yes.
Like, oh,
I
you
did
think
not
he's
sleep
going-
much. but
See?
I said, like, I had a great time. But you know what hurt me and helped me? London is 5 hours ahead of us.
Mm-hmm.
So 12 o'clock to me was 5 a.m. there. So like I was awake all the way to like my usual time of going to sleep. And I was just like, dude, there was one time I think like I didn't even see the sun because I was asleep.
Oh shit.
And my boy that lives there, Edson, he was like, where are you? Like, you didn't answer the phone. Like, I'm trying to show you to some places, but they don't look good at night. Like, and I told him, I was like, Edson, I don't care.
I'm dying.
Like, I'm gonna go. I was like, dude, we're gonna go. But it looks better in the daylight. I said, I don't care. I've never been to London. So you can show it to me at night. You can show it to me with the sun up, with the sun down. I'm still loving it. It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter at all. Like, I don't care. I've decided. I'm here. I'm loving it. It's fine.
And that's it. It's
great.
That's it. No, that's crazy though, man. Hey, another random question. We'll start to wrap it up. Places that you've been to. You mentioned Thailand. You just mentioned London. Any other places you've traveled and that you want to go back, or places you want to go to?
So all right. So I'm definitely gonna go back to London. My friend Edson that lives there, he told me that in the summer the sun stays up till 10 p.m.
What the
He's
fuck?
like, he was like, you have endless time to see everything because the sun's up till like almost 10 p.m. in the summer. So I said, okay. So I'm definitely going back for that, right?
Going to sleep.
And then where else do I want to go? I want to go to Korea. I've wanted to go there.
Trying to hit Seoul.
Where I've been is, and I have a friend that lives in Seoul, Korea. So where I've been to Spain, I've been to Morocco, I've been to London, I've been to Thailand, I've been to Canada. I know I'm missing one. Qatar, I don't count that because it was a layover. So I don't count that. I don't
And
really
a layover in Qatar.
That was on my way to Thailand.
Okay,
Yeah.
that makes sense.
And I just went to the Dominican Republic last year, and I went to Dominican Republic. That was my first time in October. Other than that, mostly like United States related places. So the places that I really, really want to go, I've never been to Australia, so I want to go to Australia.
You can keep that. Everything can kill you.
I definitely want to go to like South Africa, maybe like Cape Town or something.
Yeah.
I definitely want to go to Korea. I want to go to Japan. I want to go to every single one of the Polynesian islands.
Okay.
I've been to Hawaii and I loved it. I have to go back. I need to. I'm going to go back. And when I do go back, it's going to be like a max of 6 people with me. I'm not going with a big group. Because I'm going to train every day. Like I'm going to go train. There's a school that I want to train at. It's called Mango Tree.
Okay.
They're one of like the most prosperous Muay Thai gyms in all of Hawaii. So I want to go there. And I want to train while I'm there. And then, but yeah, all the Polynesian islands for sure. Like I want to go to New Zealand. I want to go to Guam. I want to go to I want to go to all of them, And then I can't think of anything. I mean, Europe-wise, Rome.
Okay.
That would be cool. I want to see the Colosseum. I think I actually went when I was a kid, but I can't remember. I can't remember. It's like one of those things. It's like, did I do that? I can't remember.
It's better to go when you're an adult
No,
anyway.
just go when you're an adult. And Canada was dope too, man. I would definitely go back to Canada. And that's all I can think of. Thailand is overdue. I do need to go back to Thailand, but there's so many other places I want to go first. I feel like, I don't know. We'll see.
Yeah. Nah, man. I mean, that's a good list, though.
Oh,
that's
man.
definitely a good list.
Traveling is like, I love traveling. Like, I love getting on planes. Like, you know, they don't bother me.
I just sleep on planes.
I
man.
sleep, dude. So I tell people, they're like, oh, well, you know, I just don't feel rested and all this other stuff. I tell people, like, dude, when I go anywhere and I'm flying, I make sure my headphones are charged. I make sure I have whatever I need. As soon as I get on the plane, I pray, and I'm asleep before the plane takes off.
Yep.
I'm asleep. I'm done. Because this is one of the few times where I don't have to check my phone.
Yeah.
I don't have to. I'm not obligated. I don't have to check any emails, no text messages, no phone calls. Like, I don't have to do anything when I'm on the plane. I just listen to music. I may listen to a podcast. I may watch a movie, and I'm sleeping. And I'm trying to get the snacks when they roll by with the snacks.
Exactly.
Dog.
Just wait right on time. Sir? Yeah. Let me get the
When I went to
peanuts.
London, I told the lady off break, I said, look, I'm about to fall asleep. But when you come through with these snacks, I'm not a violent sleeper. Just wake me up. I was like, just do this. I said, don't do this. Just do this.
Oh, my God.
I
Yeah.
said, just wake me up because I need the snacks, dog. I need them.
Man, I remember, dude, silly story. I was on a plane. I was flying back from Florida when I was in college. This is probably the ugliest stuff I've ever done, but I fell asleep on the plane. And this was like back when I was just not cognizant. I was so exhausted too. But when the ladies were coming by with the drinks and stuff, they woke me up. And when I woke up, I didn't need a mirror in front of me to notice how ridiculous I looked because my hair was unkempt. I was drooling everywhere.
Oh, man. Tough.
And it was like, I was slightly sick, so there was snot coming out.
Oh,
and they're just
no,
like,
they
sir, would
just
you
like,
like something to
he's
drink?
leaking!
Dude. I was just like, oh, shit. Yeah, just Sprite.
Oh, my God.
Thank you. And I just went back to
They
sleep.
probably thought you was homeless.
Dog,
It probably
it was bad.
It's
Yo,
probably like, hey, he stumbled onto this
this plane, yeah, dude. And it didn't help.
Check his ticket.
So it didn't help because back then, like, I didn't give a damn about what I wore. Like, I'm a broke college student. I ain't had nothing, son. So I'm just up there just like.
There's moments in college when I was counting pennies, dog. But the vending machine don't take pennies. So
Nope.
it's like-
Hey, look. That's how I be, man. That's how I be. I was like, shoot,
man.
the amount of ramen I had in my house, in my apartment, shoot.
The instant. I mean, I used to make little casserole joints too. I used to try to figure it out. I'd be like, there's another way to make this. Let's see. What other items can I put in this? What else? What else I got? Literally, I'll be like, what else is this? What else I got?
Man, I learned some weird cooking methods when I was in college, man. And thank God for YouTube University. Thank God for freaking YouTube, man. Because there'd be times I open up the cupboard and just be like, I'm broke. And all right, I got some peanut butter.
The first question is, all right, I ain't got no money. So what's in this cabinet?
Exactly. Especially back then, I'm like, I ain't got no money. The girl I was quote unquote dating, I'm just like, she want to go somewhere. I can't go nowhere. I ain't got no car at the time. Like, I didn't have a car till I think like the last 6 months of college.
The last 6 months of college?
Yeah, I mean, you got to remember, I was in college for 2 years. I got my bachelor's in 2.
You got your bachelor's in 2 years?
Yeah. Yeah, no, I got no sleep.
World?
My breaks were like my summer break was like a week.
What the hell?
Yeah, it was crazy, man. Full Sail was insane.
Oh,
like,
yo, you went to Full Sail.
Yeah.
Oh, nice.
Yeah. I wouldn't.
That's dope.
Or at least back then. I hear it's better now, but back then.
Dude, I don't regret going. I went to Hampton.
Yeah.
I don't regret it at all. I think going to HBCU was definitely a life moment. But, dude, I feel like I was there forever, dog. I feel like I was there forever. Like even now, like I tell people all the time, I'm like, I'm never going back to school. I mean, I've tricked myself. I've gone to like different methods that are similar to school. Like I went to EMT school and like all these different things. And I'm just like, dang it, they got me again. How many textbooks do I need? Oh my God, this costs so much money. Oh, I'm studying all night. I hate it. Dude,
listen, Full Sail literally exhausted me to the point that once I got back home, I'm like, I don't even know if I want to do art anymore. Like, it was crazy. And I mean, clearly I did. I was doing a whole bunch of freelance because I'm like, okay, I'm out of school and now I got this big old bill that I got to deal with. Yeah. And I'm just like, get the fuck out of here. But
it doesn't care.
Yeah, no, it don't.
They're like, hey, you need a college education.
unless you die, that bill is right there.
While you're successful or trying to be successful, you need to pay for this college
Like,
education.
Slim, you can't even go bankrupt. They like, and? But son, I was just like, yeah,
I'm
no.
broke. So what?
No, back then, like, I look at it like I said, I hear it's a little bit better now, but back then, I kind of looked at Full Sail like I look at the military. I don't think 18-year-olds should just go there.
Yeah.
I don't think so. I think you need like a couple more years, actually know what the fuck you want to do, and then you go there. Yeah, because like when I was there,
it's very focused.
it's very focused and very intense. Like the people that really like excelled there were cats that were older than me, or they were already in the industry, and they just came back, decided to get a degree or something, right? So I was like, God damn! Like I realized like I was one of the youngest people in my class.
Wow.
I was like, oh shoot! Like I was like, I thought you were. Nah, man, I'm like 24. Oh, okay. Like,
Yo, that's crazy. But
I had a 40-year-old in my class at one point.
At least you did it in 2 years, man. Like, there's some people out there 10 plus. No offense.
Hey, no, it happens.
It takes time. Like, some people, life hits you, responsibilities. You're trying to organize. You're trying to figure out, like, oh, how can I be successful in this career and learn? And majority of people, they working.
Yeah.
They working the whole time.
Yeah. It's crazy, man. It's crazy. I know people that work their way through college, and I'm like, I don't know how you did it.
I did.
But shit, man.
No,
I don't know how you did
that's what took me so long to finish college was the fact that I worked the whole time I was in college. But I mean, hey, I just refuse to be broke. Like, I mean, I've been broke, but I'd rather be broke because I'm actually working as opposed to I'm broke because and
like
I paid the bills.
You did nothing about it. Yeah.
But I'm broke, and not only am I broke, but I didn't even try to make money. Like, like I just can't do that.
Hey, man. I understand that.
Go, hey, man, y'all got some money over there?
Hey, y'all got some bread.
What y'all doing over there?
Y'all got
y'all going out to eat? Can I come? Can I come? Hey, man, what time y'all leaving? What time we leaving?
I ain't got me, though.
I got to pay. Well, we didn't talk about that.
Oh,
Hey, oh, no, man. You know,
man. I tell people all the time, I'm like, college life, you're a hobo. It happens. You're a freaking hobo.
It's a time of investment with nothing.
Yes.
I'm a hollow shell. Invest in me. That's the truth of college.
This shit hurts.
Yes. And all along the way, I'm going to be like, I don't know what I'm doing. I might change my major.
God almighty. If it was, I'm like, I can't change my major.
Yeah, you can.
I'm in this bitch. Dude, it was people like dropping out in the second month.
I was like, get out of here.
Like
a high, not failure rate, but just it's just like people just crack under depression and they roll out.
Yeah, it happens. And like, especially like when I was there, and this is back when I think they might still have the sponsorship. I don't know. And this isn't their fault. Like, this isn't anyone's fault, but people ingesting it. But it's available, right? Like there was Monster Energy and Red Bull were like, they had the trucks at Full Sail all the time, just throwing them at the students.
Oh, I thought you meant like they were sponsoring people to go to school. No, giving it out.
No, yeah, they were just giving them out, and you would see students with like the tall freaking Red Bulls like every day coming to class, and then you had guys that were sent to the hospital because they kept drinking them joints.
I never got into. Like, thank God I never got into those.
I'm like, yo, people are getting hurt, and like this one guy I knew, he was a real chill guy, but he was drinking one of those like. I saw him drink like 3 of them in a day once. And I was like, this isn't water, son. Are you good? Like, I was like, are you good? And he's like, yeah, nah, I'm fine. Second month, he was gone.
Dang.
He was gone. He was like, I can't do it. I'm like, damn.
That's tough. I'm sorry, that's out of here. I never got into the energy drinks.
Good.
Never got into energy drinks. And then what's the other one? What's the one that's like it's supposed to keep you awake?
No, the 5 hour?
Yeah. Is it 5
hour? Oh, yeah, 5 hour energy.
So,
yeah.
So since we're talking about stories, and this is my last story, and I'm going to make it super quick, and I'm done.
Come on.
So, the only college roommate that I kind of got into it with, he took one of those.
Oh, no.
Right? So, he took one of those. I was working and training and going to college. Like this is like the end portions of college. Like the last actually, was it before I started training? It was before I started training. I think it was. Anyways, so he took one, right? And I come into the dorm room and he's like, his eyes were like red, like bloodshot red.
No.
And he went like this. He was like, And he looked like a zombie. And I was looking at him like, bro, what is wrong? We already weren't friends. You know what I mean? So I looked at him and I was like, what the fuck is wrong with you? And he's like, I took one of those 5-hour energy drinks and I can't go to sleep. And I was looking at him like, now this is gonna be my problem. I was like, oh my God, this dude. He was like, I'm trying. I'm so tired. But this is exactly how he talks. He's like, I'm trying and I'm so tired, but I just can't go to sleep. And I was like, try harder. And I think immediately I might have like changed. I think I just came from work and I was working at CNU at that time. I think I had just left work, came back from like working some crazy concert or something. I looked at him. I told him, I was like, bro, try harder. And then I just like changed my clothes and left. I think I called one of my boys and was like, bro, I can't. This dude's in here talking about he can't go to sleep. I can't. Like, what you try to get something to eat?
Yeah, nah, I'll be like, yo, this dude tripping balls. I can't do that.
I just can't. And ever since then, I was like, I never was into energy drinks. And that gave me like a great example to not be into energy drinks. Mm-hmm. I just can't do it.
Nah, I mean, look, energy drinks, they never really helped me. Like, the only thing they've ever done is increase my heart rate. And like, I remember I was at PAX. I was at the Penny Arcade Expo in Boston. The first time when Yusuf dragged me up there when I was socially awkward. I'm like, these are big crowds. This is crazy. But I'm there and I'm tired as fuck because I didn't understand like of all the things you can get into in conventions and all that stuff. You're walking around all day and then that convention center is huge. So I'm like tired as hell and I'm supposed to be helping out like with the sound at the jam space like thing. And I see they had like this booth of 5-hour energy and I had never taken one before. So I was like, oh shoot. And they were like, hey kid, you want one? I'm like, yeah, why not? So I take it to the face and I'm walking around and I'm not any more awake than I was, but it's just like,
So I met, when I worked at CNU, Christopher Newport University, people don't know that, I met, they brought in the health nutritionist for all of Pennsylvania's professional athletics. So is this one woman at that time, I don't know if she still works for them, but she was in charge of like the Steelers, the Brewers, and what's the other team that they have? It's like the big three, whatever the three is they have. So the football team, the baseball team, and it was either, and I think the hockey team. Okay. Because I don't think they have a
like a basketball one or something.
Right? So they brought her in and all the new athletes had their own conference and she was one of the speakers. And that's what they did like at the beginning of the school year. Like they had all of these like big convention days or whatever, right? So I talked to her and she was like, I'm going to talk about nutrition for athletes. And she had like all these different things. And it was like a bag of Skittles, 5-hour energy drink, and like something else. I can't remember what it was. And I was like, so what is this? And she's like, well, the Skittles is because I think she said it was one of the famous track stars, Michael.
I don't know nothing about track.
Look it up. We'll look it up later.
Yeah.
But a famous track star, she asked him what was his nutritional habit. And he told her, I always eat a pack of Skittles before every race. And he's one of the fastest runners in the world.
I mean, you get that sugar rush.
And she was like, that's not healthy, right? But then she thought about it and she was like, if this is your tradition, I can encourage you to have something more healthy. But if you do the opposite of what you traditionally do and you don't do well in this race, it's going to be my fault. Because, Dr. Such and Such told me I need to have a banana. You know? Like, and then she got into the whole 5-hour energy drink. And she basically, when she broke it down for me, I was like, yo, I'm never going to drink this. Like, I never was interested. But when she broke it down, she was like, this is a cup of coffee. This is how much caffeine is in a cup of coffee. She's like, you're drinking the same amount of caffeine, but it's being diluted by this much in a 5-hour energy drink. So that's what's happening. She's like, you're not getting energy. Your brain is just being stimulated with less dilution. So you're just basically having like the same amount of caffeine you would have in a regular cup of coffee, but you have less water.
Yeah.
And that's what and no coffee bean, of course, right? So that's what you're drinking in this 5 Hour Energy. And she was like, yo, your brain's basically on steroids. She's like, it's not your body. Like you don't have, she told me, she was like, you're not getting energy. Your brain is just being stimulated, overly stimulated by the amount of caffeine that is being consumed with less dilution. And when she explained that was years ago. When she explained that to me, I was like, I'm sold.
Yeah, nah.
Never
It ain't good for you, man.
5 Hour Energy, you can't have me.
Yeah.
But if you write $1 million check,
Yeah.
this has been brought to you by
Travel, Train, Teach proudly supports.
No. It'll be the same little capsule, unopened every episode. Proudly brought to you by Never. And then maybe we do the uncut episode. I ain't never drinking this stuff.
Yeah, oh my God. Hey, look, energy
They paid me
drinks.
to hold it. They didn't pay me to drink the 5 Hour Energy drink.
Yeah, they
paid
said
me to
hold,
put
not
the
drink.
5 Hour Energy drink on the table. That was it.
They didn't say I had to consume it for people to see. None of that. Hey, look, energy drinks, not my thing, because Monster Energy put me in the hospital. So,
See, no good.
yeah, that was fun. Shit inflamed my stomach.
See,
It
you
was
gotta
terrible.
treat this like cigarettes.
Yeah, pretty much.
Treat it like cigarettes. Are they good for you? Are cigarettes good? Are cigarettes good for you?
Well,
are cigarettes good for you? Are cigarettes good for you?
Apparently, it can help you during an aneurysm.
No. Okay.
No,
So is 5 Hour Energy drink good for you? Is it? Is it? No. It's like, duh. It's not. We can end the episode on that. It's like, hey, you might lose some followers on this. I'm sorry, but you might get a couple more. And if 5 Hour hollers at you, we got hands. So we're not worried about it. We're not worried about
Click,
it.
baby.
Okay? It's bad.
Shoot, man. Hey, look, thanks so much.
Episode's over. It's bad.
Episode's over. It's bad. Look, is there anything else you want to say before we jump off?
Nah, man, I appreciate you finally being on one of your episodes. I've been on one of your other episodes before, but I have more availability, kind of, sort of, and we're going to work it out. We got more activities coming, more projects coming to all of you. So stay tuned.
This has been another episode of the O on God podcast. Thank you guys for tuning in.
Yes.
Health, safety, peace, love, and blessings. Love you.
Adios.
Hey fam, thanks once again for tuning into another episode of the O on God podcast. Big shout out to Ron Young. Make sure you follow him on social media and follow his business, Travel, Train, Teach, travel the world, train with the best, teach your community. Till next time, I'm your host, Tovaun Anthony. I wish you nothing but health, safety, peace, love, and blessings.